checking Facebook. I have not uploaded in a while, and I thought I would upload on my way home today. And I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about because I felt like I was just like all over the place speaking about so many different things. And the one thing that I didn't touch on, I guess, is about being obviously, person of color, orthodox, living in Israel. And I don't know if I mentioned like how long I've been here, which is 12 years, and coming up, and well, it'll be 12 years it is 12 years. We came in August '05 here, and we've been living here ever since. And I have not been back to the States at all, and I'm actually now walking home from the post office. Since moving to Israel, what's been interesting is how much walking I do versus when I used to live in the States. You just get in your car and you go. And I think the one place that I live that I think reminds me a little bit of the culture here in Israel is California, which is in California, there's all different types of people, which New York is also. But in California, people help you and people smile and they'll talk about their day or they'll just talk about whatever. All parts of California. I actually lived in the north, which was also very nice. So as I'm walking home, I realize like the bus that I ride home is full of people. And it's not just any people, just any old body. There are people that ride the bus are like pretty, they're senior citizens. Hi. They're like senior citizens. And it's packed. And it's one of those new buses, with the thing in the middle that the bus turns and it like works like a spring. So the bus is moving all over the place. So it's all these senior citizens are on the bus. I don't know why I'm walking in the sun. I should go get in the shade. I hate walking in the sun. So anyway, there are tons of these senior citizens on the bus. And it's packed. It's packed. You can't even think about getting a seat because if you have a seat, you're going to want to get up to give it to someone else because you're going to look ridiculous sitting down when somebody who looks like they're about like 70, 80 years old is standing and the bus is moving all over the place and the bus driver acts like wish he was a race car driver, So it's like crazy. My kids are back in school, which is really good because I feel like now I can take a moment and think where during the summer I was so busy trying to keep them busy, which there are a lot of things to do in Israel to keep them busy. And I signed them up for swimming lessons, which was great. What else? So I signed them up for swimming lessons. We went to different places. Went to Tel Aviv a lot. So I'm actually going to upload the video or just a slideshow of being in Yaffo, Tel Aviv, which is so gorgeous and so nice. That kind of puts me in the mind of San Diego. I'm trying to say all these things so it gives you an idea what it looks like. And we went for a boat ride, which was so nice. That was great. And I haven't done that in years. So that was fun. And because there's water all over the place here. Not in Jerusalem. There is, but you don't have the ocean. You don't have the Mediterranean Sea. So anyway, that's what I'm going to start talking about on my vlog. And it's interesting because there are a lot of people of color that live here in Israel. And a lot of people, like a lot of African Americans like to say, we don't all look alike, but at the same time they want to be recognized as what they are without anybody asking. And in Israel, if you're Israeli, you can kind of tell who's who. Because the cultures are different. We have a lot of people from Sudan here, but they live more like in the north and the south. They don't live like central, like in Jerusalem. You rarely see them. But Living in Israel, I totally can tell who's who, which is when I lived in America, I didn't know. And everybody's insulted if you make a mistake and say, say for example, it's somebody from Darfur, and you say they're from Sudan, or someone who's Nigerian, you say they're from Sudan or whatever, because they don't look alike at all. Just, they just don't. And you can pick it out. You could choose. You could see who's who. Ethiopians are Jewish, like me. I'm not saying that maybe, the others aren't Jewish. I just don't know any of them. I just know Ethiopians and I know myself. So I can speak from that aspect. And so the Ethiopians have their own culture. And they don't really talk to me so much, which is fine. But it's kind of hard when you're like standing there and you're standing next to another Ethiopian, you're standing next to an Ethiopian Jew, and they don't say hi to you, nothing, right? And let another Ethiopian walk up and they're like, and they know each other and everything, and it's pretty cool. But you do feel like, well, dang, what am I, just like chopped liver, So I don't know. I can't really comment so much about them because they don't really talk to me and they don't socialize with anybody but themselves and other Israelis. So, and it may be because of the language, because they speak Amharic, Amhic, or Hebrew. And they do speak English, some of them, but everybody in Israel thinks they speak English, and they speak a little bit, probably like the same level as my Hebrew. Anyway, that is all I'm vlogging for today, and I hope to upload a slideshow of the pictures once I figure it out, and I'm sure people are tired of hearing me say once I figure it out, but that is the way it is. So till next time, now that I know what I'm going to talk about, I will talk about makeup and I will talk about other things, but it'll be all in relation to living in Israel. Thank you. Like and subscribe. If you have anything you want me to discuss, please let me know in the comment section, and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching my channel.